guys. It is October 12th. It's Tuesday. It's about 7:15 in the morning. And fall, of course, as you know, is upon us. The birds are chirping. So yesterday my fiance sent me some stuff she's working on, and it's so beautiful, the stuff she makes as an artist, and it motivates me too. So when I watch her make it, I want to do it. Really cool to watch her grow, and we know each other so long now. It's just we watch each other's progress grow in art, and we encourage each other. And I guess that's what I want to talk about, building each other as people, as we build each other up. And how do we help each other? You know, how do we help another fellow human being, help them without causing any harm? It's a really, really good question. Some scenarios would be at work. I'll give you an example. Someone would come up to you and say, I have an idea. And that person tells you their idea. And after 5 or maybe 10 minutes or even 2 minutes, one of the first thoughts that come in my mind is, hey, that's a great idea. I hope you can do it, do it. And of course the reaction is not that. Their reaction is totally not that. Their idea was for you to do their idea. That's right. They wanted you to implement it out of their mind, even though they didn't probably explain it in detail exactly what it looked like or how they wanted it too much, because every word can sound different for every culture, human being. That's right. You say green, I think hunter green or tree green, or might be another green. Or you say a circular shape. I don't know what circular can mean, but I know it's round in nature, right? But it can't, so maybe someone wants a perfect circles, or circles, many circles, who knows? So this is the failure part of communicate. Even though you can communicate well, not the failure, but this is where it drops. Your idea is already in motion, but you're telling someone else to do it. And sometimes the other person really likes your idea, encourages you, but can't have the time to do it. I'm one of those. When I'm at work, people come up to me sometimes with some great ideas, 100%. I love their ideas. But the reality is that I'm working on a project already, and I can't stop what I'm doing, or even have the time even if I did have the time, I have something else to do. They should implement it themselves and try it. It is the best way to learn. That's how you work as a team. One person does one thing. It cannot be, sometimes it's weird, but I know my limitations. And a lot of people tend to not know, or do know, and they want to see how much they can get over. So these are the things that are involved when working as a team. These are the things that are involved. So when you work as a team, you have to understand that. You really do have to understand your abilities, and that goes right back to helping others and building them up at work, not tearing them down. So if someone told me that, I encourage them to continue and try it. Now, if someone really needed help and explained to me why they needed the help, I can only listen and then sit on that and think about it, and then come to a decision. And why am I talking about these terms of people helping people, communication, ideas, and making decisions? Because this is what happens every day at work, with people, in life in general. Even people as artists have to do the same thing. constantly have to make decisions, which is part of being an artist. What color palette, what material you're going to use. It sometimes you can feel like you're trapped in chains. So, you have to think about that. You don't have to feel trapped, but it can be. There's a dog in the car barking. It's so cute. There's other ways to build people too, to help people. Sometimes words of encouragement, a simple thank you, a gesture of kindness can really help others. You can bring others higher to another level and encourage them. I always need encouragement sometimes. I'm not a person who doesn't love it. I actually welcome encouragement. It actually motivates me. For hard work, to do things out of my comfort zone is something I like to do sometimes. If I don't see any results from the getting out of my comfort zone and the hard work and the stress, I think like any other natural human being, I'm either going to quit or walk away from it. And what did I learn? I learned a little bit about myself each time I turned away, about what was it that bothered me and what was it that I can tackle or challenge. So, wow, look how pretty that is, huh? They're really doing it up here in Staten Island. It's so cool. As an artist, for me, I always want to be recognized for trying, for a unique style of me. My expression, I want it to be told and seen by others. And I love when other people ask about the idea of what the painting was about. It really makes me, encourages me to get involved in a communication with another human being about my thoughts and feelings, and that they're listening. Someone standing there in front of you and listening to every word you have to say is valuable to me. It's very valuable. It's an emotional connection. And that's how you build others sometimes too. Humans give each other something that's substantial, but not concrete to grab. It's not something you can concrete grab, but it's like an invisible energy that you give off each other, vibes that you tell each other. It's pretty interesting, it really is. I'm taking a walk under here because this is every day I cross the street over there. But I always want you to see the colors of these trees as they change color. So pretty. And then you can see the grass on the ground. My partner, my fiance, my love, she gives so much to me, so much in the relationship. Encouragement, feeds me, helps me get to work on time. is a partner in small business together. And I think that's vital important that I can develop a relationship like that with her. It strengthens me as a human being. I grow more, but I also learn that I have to give as much too. I don't know too many people who can, sustain that way. If you can't sustain not giving, if you don't give to somebody and you take, perhaps you're in much need of it. But to give away a lot also, to give as much as you give is a wonderful feeling. It is. It's never going to be balanced sometimes. It's not. It's just not the way we humans work. We don't work in balances. We try, but we can't measure sometimes unless we make our own decision about our own values. So when you're at work next time, at a job, or you're in a relationship, or you're in a friendship, or you're in a team building moment, or you're working together for a goal, think about how much you contribute. And I'm not saying think about, well, I do this and that, and I should get this. I didn't say what you should get. I think that you should think how much you put into it. If you feel that you put just the right amount, because at the end the gold is not worth it, it's not sustainable, that's fine. But think about the others around you who are putting in maybe triple the work, maybe 4 times the work, and you look at them like, oh, that's what they like to do. No, they're probably not saying it to you, and maybe they're wrong for not telling you, or maybe they don't have to tell you, but they're judging you secretly. They really are judging you secretly. So, and it's wrong to judge people secretly. I agree. But sometimes things don't have to be said. Your actions are the loudest things. They're so loud when you're not there with another human being, that you're not talking up, or that you're not being a part, you're not putting your hands into that to make a group effort. Every day I wake up realizing that somehow I'm connected to this world. For as long as I live for now to this day, there's always something I can give. Even when I'm down and out, I'm sick, I'm feeling depressed, miserable, I have no money, I'm broke. If I didn't have a fiance, if I didn't have a phone, I didn't have any money, there's somehow I'm connected to the world. And everyone here is connected to the world. It doesn't matter your role, if you're rich, poor, struggling, doing bad things, doing excellent things, doing nothing, you're just stuck in the middle of all of it. Somehow you're connected. This universe, this energy. And I'm glad I can step back and see how beautiful it really is to be part of this circle. There's so many ways you can help people. I'm learning every day to be brave. Sometimes you have to be brave to help others. You have to get out of your comfort zone to help others and not expect a reward. Not to go to a Dunkin' Donuts and pick up a coffee or a Starbucks, or wait during Christmas time to give $1 to someone. That's not being brave. Giving someone $1 is not being brave, or Subway like in New York City. Sorry, panhandling is not a way of being brave. Being brave is telling the guy or the person, what's going on? Have a conversation. Now, if the conversation sounds insane and you think, wow, this person is down and out in their luck and they're giving you a sob story, you can nod your head and say, okay, but you don't have to give money to the person. In fact, I highly suggest instead of giving them money, you give them something even more powerful than money. You tell them, I hear you. I hear you. But you tell them how you made it. You tell them how you get up every morning, how you struggle paying bills, or how you struggle with your disease, or if you have sicknesses in your family, or how you struggle with depression. and drugs and alcohol, or you struggle with being creative, or you struggle with your fears. Let them hear you out. Remember, it's a two-way street. Always will be. All right, guys. Have a good day and be kind.